James Melendez, James the Wine Guy. I'm very excited about this. My first time to do a video review of this beautiful wine. It's a Txakoli coming from Basque Country. So I do taste this wine more often than not, and it would have been very, very difficult a decade ago to find it in San Francisco. But in my thesis, we live in the best of wine times. We certainly do. We have the best availability to the best quality wines around the planet, distributed from all points to other points. So what I mean by that is in San Francisco, I'm able to get this Basque wine here, reseeded in San Francisco. So that's a wonderful thing. A very markedly different white wine than you might expect, and something to enjoy with a variety of foods. For me, this wine is calling out a mushroom risotto. So here we go, proper introduction to this wine. So if I do not pronounce it correctly, please list below what the correct pronunciations are, or even do a video back to me. I'd really appreciate that. So Xarmant Txakoli, this is coming from the DO, and that's a denomination de origen in Spanish, which is Txakoli de Álava, and in Euskara or Basque, it would be Jatorrizko izena Arabako Txakolina. And so this is a really beautiful wine. This is 11.5% ABV, so it's really at that very low end. It couldn't get any lower than this in terms of having that appreciability of the alcohol to bring up every single scent and flavor characteristic. Back panel for your inspection here. And this wine variety can be slightly effervescent. It's not going to be, giving you a stream of bubbles. That's not the point of this wine here. It's going to be a very characteristically different wine. It's a food wine. So in my last name, there are different ways of putting an accent mark or not. So in Castellano, it would be Melendez, and that would be M-E-L with an accent above the second D, N-D-E-Z. And in Euskara, I believe that there's a combination, according to Wikipedia, which is a Spanish Basque origin, which would not include an accent on any part of the name. So that could be part of my heritage. I have more research to do on that. I have an uncle who did some research, and I really want to follow up on that. I think it's really important to do, and it's to give that full accounting of where are we coming from. And for me, it's a really great way of connecting. I'm tasting the land here in this glass, as expressed in this glass, as I like to say. Basque Country right here in my glass, and that's a wonderful thing. It's a beautiful place to visit. It is so reminiscent to me of almost of Ireland, deep green and beautiful food culture, and really a pleasure to have visited. So, and I hope to visit again real soon. So here we go first. Now, I will definitely say this is going to be a wine that's going to be slightly effervescent. Not much. You're not going to see streaming bubbles, but you're going to have that effervescent quality. It's absolutely stunningly gorgeous. And for me, this is a food wine. You can definitely enjoy it on its own, but I really want to enjoy this with a mushroom risotto. So when I make my mushroom risotto, I'm going to do 3 different mushrooms because I really want the earthy quality to this wine. So the scent characteristics are going to be, again, markedly different from the flavor profile. So first, scent characteristics, flavor profile, and then the point score. So beautiful scent characteristics on this wine include white flowers, citrus, fennel, light spice notes, as well as clovered honey notes. And here we go, the flavor characteristics. Deeply earthened wine. This is one of the white wines that I would definitely say has an impression of mushroom, white mushroom on this wine here in particular. Getting notes of freshly cut Granny Smith apple, golden citrus, again, white mushroom, fennel. And this is a wine that's so remarkably different from the scent to the flavor characteristics. And this is why you really want to, talk about both scent and flavor profiles. I think it's a fantastic wine. This is a 9.1 out of a 10.0 scale. Now, if you're looking for Txakoli in your part of the world, please ask your wine merchant to bring some in, because I think it's important to share this heritage, to share these beautiful wines. I'm really excited you joined me today. And if you like this video, give a like right here. Comments on your favorite Txakoli, please list them right here as well, your favorite wines. And subscribe to my video channel right here. Stay with me on this great journey. More to come. We live in the best of wine times, and I'm really excited to find wines like this, where I probably couldn't have found this in San Francisco a decade ago. And that's not that long ago. So thank you so much for joining me. Again, 9.1 out of a 10.0 scale. You can think of that as 91 points out of 100 points. Thank you so much for joining me today. Salud and escarisca.